What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Spark of Eternity. Look, let's see if we can get Katie's picture off, and it's actually her face in the same spot. Let's see if we can do it.
Hold on.
We're gonna see if we can get it exactly right. Hold on.
I don't want to turn towards the screen. Nope.
Nope. It was a little bit off.
I was not blown up as much.
I think you were in the aggressive.
Up in this.
It was more aggressive, yeah.
Hey, you've got the face down really well.
Thank you. I wear it every day. It just comes with the package.
God.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing on this lovely Sunday? Are you guys ready to do some D&Ding?
Yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm a little shaky, but I'll last.
But you'll get there.
That's what people often say when they play in my campaigns.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
They also say that as well.
It is. It is. Are we telling people to drink bleach today or not?
No.
Okay.
Never. We're never doing the bleach drinking.
No.
I told everyone that was watching yesterday to not to drink too much bleach.
Peachy went
make sure.
Full literal murder hobo yesterday.
What did you?
Can you define murder hobo?
He murdered hobos yesterday.
Oh, I thought he was a murder hobo. I was like, oh.
I mean, he is that too, but you know.
In D&D and roleplay games like this, tabletop RPGs, murder hobo is when characters just kill whoever they want without any kind of care about the repercussions or anything.
Oh.
But I literally murdered an actual hobo in the game last night.
Several. Not. Yeah.
Not in a good way. I ran over them.
Was it for money?
No. I really needed a woman. You'll have to tune into Crash City to find out why. Every Saturday.
Oh,
It's an interesting way to sell me on it.
Katie's like, I'm interested.
I'm intrigued.
So what you're saying is that the way to get women is to run over
them.
in a big SUV
Run the
that I
women
built myself.
over. Them women's, the woman's.
Okay.
Oh, and take a kleptomaniac with you as well. That did help. That definitely helped.
Wow, that's not someone I would usually consider for my wingman, but okay, noted. Add that to the
On the list.
list.
Peachy likes to go unorthodox. He likes to go the unorthodox routes.
In my defense, I do play on my character sheet. It does actually say psychopath. Okay.
He's not lying.
Well,
You know, I learned the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath recently. It all has to do with guilt and how bad you feel. Also, narcissist is on there, so.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how close all three of those are to each other.
Really?
And how much the overlap can often happen.
Yes, there is a spectrum between those three.
Yeah. And a lot of it just has to do with brain chemistry.
Yeah, it's like they say sociopathy is like genetic, but narcissism and psychopathy is usually taught. Or usually like you're damaged by your parents or something. It was really fucked up. This is such a positive conversation to start the fucking day on.
My best friend once bought me a book
Welcome.
called The Good Psychopath's Guide to Success.
Oh, bless.
Written by Felix Kjellberg.
shit.
Oh, come on. Brad says he's a psychopath all the time.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, yeah.
He fluctuates between sociopath and psychopath.
It's
Just-
usually sociopath.
Yeah.
Some kind of path. Not one I want to go down.
Wow. Savage. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you guys have not seen the show before, it's going to be real weird for you because there's 2 episodes left of this show, including this one. And we are reaching the finale here. It's happening very shortly. So why don't we get into things and let's go around the room and let's introduce our players and their characters and let's get started, huh? Let's do it.
Woo!
Katie, you go first.
If I don't go, it can never end. So we're just gonna sit here and
Untrue.
look
I
at
can
each
just
other.
I can just pretend to be you.
No.
He does a very good Katie
Have
impression.
you seen it, Katie? Oh
I
my
have.
fucking
I was
god.
informed. I was given clips.
Really good.
Which
I found
says a
it
lot
true.
about Whack. I'm Katie. I play Prada most of the time. Unless I have a migraine, in which case Whack plays Prada. Well.
I don't know what you mean.
Paranoid schizophrenic. That's all you gotta channel. That's it. That's all I got. Welcome.
Thank you, Katie.
Yes, of course.
Mac.
I am Aquatis. I'm playing Ophelia. She's a sorcerer, and yeah, I'm very curious what's gonna happen in these last 2 episodes because I feel shit is about to hit the fan.
Mac, you can move the mic a little bit closer to yourself.
Oh my god, what do you want from me? Is this better? Hello?
I only want perfection. That's all.
Why don't you love us?
Why can't I be perfect? I never live up to your dream.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character back?
I just said I'm Ophelia. I'm a tiefling sorcerer.
Well, we couldn't hear
and-
you because it was so quiet before.
Okay, well, maybe if I do like a
ASMR stream.
ASMR stream. You can find me on twitch.tv/Aquatis. I'm playing through Resident Evil, and it's lots of screaming. I hope to finish it this week, maybe, hopefully, and then I'll never have to go there again.
Thank you. Vandy.
Hi guys, I'm Vandy. I play Lucky, the human cleric whose twin brother is a tiefling. And just got introduced to a character that she very much doesn't like last week. So very interested in seeing how this is gonna go. A little terrified of how this is gonna go. Stay tuned.
Thank you very much. Peachy.
Hey guys, my name is Peachy Pixel 8. You can catch me over on Twitter TV/Peachy Pixel 8. That is the number, not the letter 8. I might play someone who is a little bit
Evil
evil.
asshole.
Not an asshole. I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's just evil.
It's a close line. They're close together, you know.
You fucking turned pretty quickly as well, Ophelia. Is he bad? Is he a bad man? All I've done is nothing. I've been nothing but nice to Ophelia. I did use her to commit atrocities against a certain religion, but she didn't know that, and she was very happy about it, okay?
This is what happens when you miss an episode, Katie.
Oh, shit happened.
Dude, some shit fucking went down.
I feel like I just need to be quiet more often so things happen. Is it me? Am I halting all progress? I'm just gonna sit here now. This is now
It was
Prada.
That was last
I'm
episode.
taking a vow.
right?
I'm taking
Yeah?
a vow of silence until Lucky is in love with me.
Don't get too attached to Lucky.
I might die. I'm not gonna
She's
lie.
I'll consume your body.
And then we can be together forever.
She doesn't have a penis. Is that normal? That's me. I'm done. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Zagonicus.
Hey everybody, I'm Zgonicus. I play Locke the Tiefling Warlock, who revealed his patron as Queen Sharastra, the Queen of Night Magic, last session. And tried to tell his sister, but apparently the Queen had different plans. And didn't want her to know.
Sounds like a bitch.
And Locke knows that he has to well, he's he's got some searching and stuff to do, some stuff to figure out. And it's quite an intense situation to have to do that in, so that means shit's probably going to hit the fan at some point. And we'll see how it all goes down under the tutelage of Wacksteven.
Thank you, Zagonicus. I'm Wacksteven, and I will be your DM of Doom. I will be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And, yeah, we're getting close to the finale, so I think expecting the kicking and screaming to escalate even further past normal kicking and screaming is totally acceptable. You guys can definitely venture down that path. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for today. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Make it happen, please. Go give them a follow. Go give them some love. If you have yourself a Twitch Prime that you haven't used yet, throw it their way. Make it happen. Get yourself some emotes. Everybody loves emotes. You get to do stupid stuff with them. You get to combine them into hilarious pictographs of enjoyment for everyone. Make that happen. See what the weirdest combo you can make is. Just figure it out. Is that Jeff Bezos using money to wipe away his tears? Is that
It's a $100 bill.
And do you know you're just giving free money to him if you don't link your Amazon Prime and Twitch account and subscribe right here on Tablestory for free every single month. For free.
Yeah. Make it happen. Do it. If you want to help support Tablestory, best way you can do this, head on over to the Patreon, where we have a lot of different stuff for you to indulge yourself with. We've got a lot of stuff for GMs or DMs. We have a monthly podcast that we do, as well as a chance to get NPCs into the shows that we have. I have a ridiculous list of NPCs already for Halcyon Unbound, which is the superhero show we do on Fridays. And I still have a couple for this show that I have to throw in there. So you will most likely see them today or next week, because we only got 2 episodes left. So let's hop into things. Let's make it happen. On the last episode of Spark of Eternity, or Sparkly Turnip, the so eloquently named by Brad's girlfriend, Emma Pickles, and we had some major breakthroughs last session. We learned a lot of stuff, specifically about Portinaeus and Ophelia's past. We learned some things about Lucky and Locke, and it was a bit jarring, honestly, for Ophelia, as she revealed that at the behest of Portinaeus, she supposedly killed some quote-unquote bad people that were actually followers of the same religion that Lucky is a part of, her deity. And Lucky and Locke had some pretty in-depth conversations, and Locke was visited by his patron and told to tell Portinaeus of her power, and she promised Portinaeus power in exchange for silencing the voice of Lucky herself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you missed some shit.
When they
Like,
returned to the village,
Didn't miss shit. I got updates from my peeps.
Lucky ran into her old boyfriend and I guess stalker, Elric Eastman. And Locke recognized this person as well. We're going to start the session today. As you guys have just seen Elric Eastman here, Locke and Lucky obviously has more of an impact. And after he sort of whispers into your ear, Locke, he sort of goes around and introduces himself to the rest of you. He just says, Elric Eastman, it's a pleasure. He
Do I
walks up.
see the reaction of like Lucky and Love?
You can give me an insight check.
I probably shot my sister a look just to see her reaction.
No, No idea what's going on, Ophelia. Adults are hard to read sometimes.
Yes, they are.
I'm very obviously stunned.
I have to say, it's a bit odd that you're staying in such a place. I would have
Lucky,
expected you to be in, well, much nicer surroundings.
Do you know this person?
Yeah.
Of course she does, little one. Hello, my name is Elric.
Don't
Elric
touch her.
Easterman.
And I just like crawl behind Lucky.
Very hostile.
Do you expect me to be anything less? After what you did?
Perhaps we could have a chat.
I think the time for talking is way past.
Why are you here?
I am here to give you some much needed news and updates. I've been looking for you for some time. Who would have
We've been
expected you to join the
avoiding
Iron Foxes? The most famous guild in all of Falaran.
Mm-hmm. So what news do you bring?
I bring you tidings from Twin River.
What?
Oh, yes. The town is doing significantly better after the fire.
Mm-hmm.
What's he talking about? There was no fire here, was there?
No, in our hometown. Okay, why did you come all this way to tell us?
Well, I'm not telling you. You see, you had a family member reach out, and I said since I was looking for you already, I would be happy to deliver the message for them.
There must be some kind of mistake. We don't have any family left over.
Or so you thought. I bring you a message. He extends his hand, and inside the message, inside his hand, you see a bound-up scroll in in like a tube, like a message tube. It's to keep it protected against the elements. And he opens up the top, and he hands you the tube.
Okay, I'm going to just covertly try to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of turn your back for a second and mumble the words.
I'm going to openly cast dispel magic on it.
Okay.
It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
I think it goes without saying that neither do I. And I'll pick up the message and I'll read it.
Okay. You break the seal on it. You don't recognize the seal. Like there's a wax seal on it that closes. And it doesn't look familiar to you.
What is it of?
It is of probably like the town seal of Twin River.
Okay.
Something like an official seal of Twin River.
Okay.
You
I'll
open
break
up the
seal.
message.
Yeah.
Inside is a finely written letter. And you see that it's not just one paper, it's also multiple pieces of paper. The first page is a letter, and it's coming from, I guess you just kind of skim it roughly just to kind of see what it's about first. You see at the bottom, it says, sincerely, it would probably be Seneschal Winterhill.
Does that name ring a bell for either of us?
It would. Both of you recognize the name. The Seneschal Winterhill was kind of like the person that, similar to Shin for Foxden, sort of ran a lot of the things for the town, and they're like the second in command, like second in charge. They're like the vice mayor, kind of thing. Yeah, you recognize the name. The letter itself reads something along the lines of, since I'm guessing you're just skimming this, or are you reading this in full? It's like a full page, so I don't know.
I'd probably read it in full.
Okay. Regretfully, I must reach out to you, Lucille. And what was your last name?
It was just
Twin River.
Twin River.
Yeah.
Lucille of Twin River and Locke of Twin River. I must reach out to you in the hopes that you will return soon. It appears that there is evidence that you have an uncle residing outside of Twin River. They have reached out to us. Obviously, with much of the devastation created by the fire, we have been suffering, and it has been difficult to rebuild. However, we rebuild, and things move on. I write you this message regretfully because we have information that indicates that your family was murdered. Not only this, but we have evidence of much grander schemes. I do not write this letter easily because I know of what you have suffered. I have suffered much of the same. I ask that you consider coming back to Twin River at your earliest convenience. Your uncle wishes to meet with you. Sincerely, Seneschal Winterhill.
Whose strings did you have to pull to get this letter forged?
Strings? I think you misjudge me.
No, I think we judge you pretty well. And I want to burn the paper just with a small sacred flame in my hand.
Okay. As the first paper burns away, the other paper behind it, you see a wanted picture of Locke with a bounty on it.
I burn that too.
5,000 gold pieces. The whole time you're burning it, Elric is looking at you in the eyes. And he adjusts his armor just a little bit, and you can see this long scar across his neck. And he looks pointedly at Locke.
If you came here just to play games, you're wasting your time, Elric. Go find someone else to play with.
I don't play games. If I come here with purpose.
And what exactly is your purpose here, Elric, other than to bring false messages and stir up old memories that don't need to be brought back?
Perhaps we can talk privately, the three of us.
I think we're fine here.
All right. I come here for this. He takes out another piece of paper. This time, Locke's face clearly visible to everyone. You see a wanted picture of Locke. A bounty of 5,000 gold pieces. He says, "Here amongst you, you have a murderer, a thief, a coward."
Luck is not such a thing.
Oh? What do you know about him?
More than you do. Go away.
I don't think you do.
I don't trust.
I've known him for much longer than you have, little girl.
And I've known him for longer still. So if we're just playing this game, you're not going to win this one.
Dedan and Vulpan and Shin are all kind of like looking at each other, and Baron Vulpan sort of speaks up and he says, "What exactly is going on here?"
Baron Vulpan, we have reason to believe that this newcomer has come to slander our family name, as well as take away my brother, and come to cause us all harm.
I simply wish to enforce the law. After all, that's what I do now.
What is your proof?
My proof. And he says, "This is an official bounty
So that can't be made up.
posted by Twin River."
You have no proof that's official. I know Locke. We all know Locke. Locke is not a murderer.
I thought you might consider such things. So, he reaches into his pocket and he takes out, he says, "A signet ring. I was given this by the Seneschal."
What does that even mean?
Congratulations. I hope it fits you at least.
It means that the Seneschal gives me the authority to represent him on matters such as these.
But just because you have a piece of paper that he's wanted, even if it's official, that doesn't prove anything.
Eh,
We're not going back there. I hope you did that.
I'd like to approach him maybe a bit... What's the word? I want to walk a little bit too close so it's a bit intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast a command on him.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say the one word, leave. DC is 14.
Fucking cleric battles. Holy shit.
15 for him.
Oh my god.
You see him kind of furrow his brow a little bit, and he looks at you and says, I'm not so weak-minded that you could simply order me away. Baron Vulpan, I was hoping we could settle things quietly here, but you have yourself a wanted man in your village. How will you proceed on such things? Shin kind of looks to Baron Vulpan and says,
May I see the signet ring?
Of course.
What are my exact charges? Just so we're clear on what I'm.
He holds up the wanted poster, the bounty, and it is for murder and grand larceny.
I don't think they got your nose right.
Yeah, you think I'd remember something like that? What name does it have on it? Does it have Locke or does it have my? other name?
It has a different name than Locke on it. Yeah.
What name does it have on it?
Yeah. What name do you see there, Locke?
It says Black Corbin.
I have never heard of Black Corbin, so I think you.
You might have, maybe.
Oh, then I.
Okay.
That doesn't quite make sense here.
Who is
Elric.
Black Corbin? What?
Oh, you mean the friend that you knew so much about didn't tell you? That...
Please be more patronizing. This will definitely help you.
And is a really strong word.
That is his nickname.
Black
At least it
Corbin.
is when he's doing nefarious deeds.
And this
Did he
is an
pick it?
official.
Well,
Terrible.
This is an
Why
official.
are you crawling around on the ground?
She just does that. Let her.
Why do you smell like poop? You're pretty, but you smell like garbage.
It's probably because you're crawling around in it.
No, I think it's more because you're full of shit.
Am I?
You've always been.
I think you
Elric.
know better.
Elric, I left to get away from you.
I think you left for other reasons.
Well, the main one was definitely to get away from you. So if you're gonna stay here and terrorize this town,
Terrorize! Do you see how I'm treated, Baron Vulpan? I don't
Baron,
know
I
what's
urge
going
you-
on here. Shin,
The signet ring appears real, Baron Vulpan.
Baron, I urge you to please get this man out of the town. He's only gonna bring us ruin. He's only gonna bring pain here.
Shin, what is the protocol for this kind of thing?
If it is an official signet ring, and he does have some sort of bounty on him, Baron Vulpan, we must throw him in the dungeon.
The smelly guy?
But
Well,
I
Vulpan,
agree.
Aren't you the boss of this village? You can decide that yourself.
What about asylum?
I feel like I've been. I've been a good boy while I'm here. I think that speaks for my character more than a pretty bad picture and a name that doesn't suit me too well. What do you think?
Point. He's not acted like a murderer.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, please, Locke.
Okay.
This will not be easy. A 21. Okay. You're lucky you rolled a 21 because I rolled just underneath that. Oh, man. Okay. Baron Vulpan says, okay. No one's going into a dungeon yet. All right. I don't know what's gone on with you in the past. That's none of my business. The only thing that I know is I need to speak to my advisors before anything is done. Locke,
Okay.
don't go anywhere.
I'll make sure of it.
I'll stay around. Would you like me to stay in a guild hall or perhaps the keep? I'm happy to stay in either. If you want, you can appoint a guard. Maybe Urfi? She's quite nice.
Spicy Sapphire sort of is flying like close to you at this point, by the way. And you can hear her like muttering. And she says,
He should not stay in the keep if he is a criminal.
all right. Stay in the guild hall for now. We have a lot going on at the moment, Mr. Elric. I will take what you said under advisement. I have not seen them do anything wrong. We appreciate you coming here and letting us know about this, but we'll handle it. Very well, Baron Vulpan. He bows at the waist, and as he stands up, he inclines his head towards you, Lucky, and he says, "It's good to see you again. I'll see you again soon."
I sure hope not.
He winks. And again, he kind of adjusts his armor, and then, like, out of the corner of his eye, Locke, he looks towards you. And give me an insight check, Locke.
$14.
There's something there behind his eyes. There's a feeling that you have. Something is off. Very, very off with him. And aside from his normal pompous kind of patronizing way that he lives his life.
And the fact that he should be dead.
And he walks off.
Huh. Well, that was unexpected.
What on earth was that about?
Corbin?
I just like collapse to my knees and just kind of sit there for a second once he's gone.
You're right, sister.
Baron Vulpan says, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I think.
Let's get back to the guild hall. You can have a lie down, something to eat.
You'll have to excuse us if you're okay, Lucky.
It's fine. I'll be okay.
All right, I have to get Master Kozal settled in.
Right. I'll help you up to your feet. Let's get to the guild hall.
Thank you.
I don't like this guy.
You're right not to.
If he bullies you, Lucky, I will tell him, show him what he will do if he makes me angry.
He didn't seem like a nice person. What's the history there?
I'll explain everything when we sit down.
Yeah, let's get around the fire or something. We can talk about it. I'll probably have...
Maybe I'll cook some nice food. We've been eating rations for days.
That would be lovely.
You can see Ophelia, like, keep a distance of Bortoneus compared to how she was before.
Rita, are you come with us?
I don't know this.
Yeah. I didn't like that guy. Why did you like that guy? Were you getting something out of that?
I'll
Is it-
explain everything when we sit.
All right, let's sit then.
So I guess once we get back to the guild hall, I'll sit and I'll tell them what happened.
Get a fire going.
So, back when I was studying at the temple, I wasn't very outgoing or anything. I didn't have a lot of friends.
Shocker. I'm
Thanks.
sorry.
I used to hang out with Locke more, but Locke wasn't really allowed at the temple. Anyways, Elric was the first person who was really nice to me. And so we would hang out and study, and I started doing a little bit better in my classes and studies. And then eventually he noticed that whenever I wasn't with him, I'd spend time with Locke. And he got jealous for some reason or something. I kept trying to tell him Locke's my brother and I take care of him, and he turned the school against me. Basically called me names and basically just he was incredibly cruel.
Do you want me to hurt this person?
Not
You see,
he eventually came into my room when I was at the temple, and we had a fight, and he broke some glass and he cut himself really badly, and I tried to heal him, but I was so stunned. I ended up burning him, and he it ended up making me leave the temple, and so I never really graduated my clerical studies.
So this is revenge?
Burn
it's
it.
not that simple.
Go on.
I'm confused why he's alive still.
I mean, he's been alive as long as I've known him. Why would he be dead?
Well, I killed him.
What?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that he should be dead.
How can he be?
I want to
Locke's
say.
got it.
Hold on,
He's
hold
offed
on.
him.
Hold on. I want to say thank you, but what?
Well, you know how my temper gets sometimes when people mess with you, and he really. There's something strange with him. I looked him in the eye and there was just something there. I think Prater might have smelled it on him. There's something.
He
Not
smells
bad.
like he's rotted, and I'm not just saying that. He smelled just like I wouldn't eat him, and that's saying a lot because I'm really hungry. And I look
Yeah.
at
Yeah, I was gonna like give the first bowl to Locke, but I stop and I just give it to Prater, so she stops looking
Yeah.
at me in that way.
No, I made a point. Did any of you happen to catch the scar?
Scar?
Did we
That's a
see?
scar.
Did anyone else see that?
You guys can roll me perception with disadvantage. He kind of turned himself so he was facing Locke, and it was not easy to see.
Ooh.
Peachy can just roll normal because he's always at disadvantage. So you rolled a 6, Peachy. Okay, an 8 from Lucky. No, nobody else saw it.
No, I didn't roll a 6. I rolled a 12 if I don't have disadvantage, or an 11 if I do.
You do have disadvantage.
I have 11.
Okay, so Prada, you saw it.
what did it look like? Do I know? Can I make it up?
It looked like a gnarly scar across his neck.
Did it look like healed, or did it look just...
I mean, it's scabbed over and looked like a big, gnarly scar.
Okay. I noticed the thing on his neck. It, like, was scabbed, but I don't... You should... I mean, I've done that to people, and they don't, like, get up again. So, he did. It's
Yeah.
confusing.
I mean, there's a
It
chance.
stinks.
There's always a small chance that I messed up, but
There is
I mean, that's a small.
another explanation.
And that is.
Lucky, how much of your teachings did you finish?
I want to say most of them. I might have had a year left.
Do you know how to detect people who are undead?
Maybe.
Forgive me, it's not really my area of expertise. Well, I guess a little bit, but he didn't really look undead. He was quite lively and.
He smelled not lively.
I
Yeah.
just say.
You do crawl around on the ground and you were near horses, so that's Preda. I mean, let's be honest.
No offense, Preda, but he's not the best source.
You know when you're like going down the road and you get that whiff and you know you passed a carcass but you didn't see the carcass?
But
No.
Not everything smells like carcass.
He looked alive.
so if he said that you murdered someone, did he mean himself? Like, how can he even hand out something if it was him you killed? And then, I mean, how can he prove that? Because he's alive and he can't be dead.
Yeah,
So you
right,
haven't
okay.
murdered him.
I'll take a quick look around the guild hall. Is there anyone else around, or is it just us for now?
No, Dan was with Volpan, sort of sorting out things that have gone on. Shin and the Baron and Master Kozal and that carriage basically went on to the keep to
Okay.
get Master Kozal settled in. And the guild hall is not empty, actually. Yeah, there is Vongrim is here. He looks like he's just kind of cleaned up, you know, like he's just kind of washed, and he's set up in like the bed, the bunk that's like near Dedan's room, across from Urfi's bunk. Urfi's not here, and there are there's a few others. Hang on. Gotta dig out this old file. Where'd it go? Because I rolled real high and there's people here. Let's see. We got a bunch of guild people here. Where did I put this? Okay. Sorry, give me one sec. There's a halfling there. There is an elf there. I think you've met the halfling before. He goes by the name of Drillby.
LB.
Yeah, and he's like low rank on the totem pole for actual members. He's kind of ends up being like the gopher, like everybody's. He's kind of the errand boy, basically. Like everybody kind of makes him run around and do all the menial tasks. He's not particularly skilled, but you know that he's been around some stuff in the guild, and he was there, I guess, for the whole Void Dragon deal, and you know.
He's the one that's always there but never does anything.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any kind of privacy? Like, are they quite far away, or is it?
I mean, they're on the other side of the room. It's not that far. Maybe 30 feet, 40 feet away.
All right, then I'll lower my voice a little bit. So I feel like I should be honest with you all, just so that we're on the same page and understanding. So I have absolutely killed people. Definitely. Including him, but also others.
All right.
Mini.
Cool.
So Corbin was the name that I went under when I worked as a hired killer.
Give me a perception check, Locke. Okay. So you don't notice. The rest of you can give me a perception check.
Damn it, this is news to me. You already told me.
Okay, an 8.
I thought that was our thing, look.
An 11 from Preda, a 16 from Ophelia, and a 13 from Portineus. Portineus, you and Ophelia see a piece of paper that was just like casually stuffed into Locke's part of his clothing somewhere. It just kind of fell out as he was gesturing when he was talking to everyone. A piece of paper just kind of fell onto the ground.
I want to grab the piece of paper and see what's on it.
Now, as Makwanus, as opposed to Ophelia, Makwanus would recognize what's on this piece of paper. Ophelia would not.
What does Ophelia see?
You see a symbol on this piece of paper. If Locke had seen it, he would recognize it. On this piece of paper, you see an eye surrounded by serpents.
What is this, Locke? And I open pretty much the piece of paper. So
And on the piece of paper, what languages do you speak, Ophelia?
I speak Common, Infernal, Sylvan, and Draconic.
Okay, you can read this. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. No, you can't. My bad.
Okay.
I was trying to parse the 12 words that you spit out so quickly. I had to separate them in my head before I actually spoke. You can't read it, but there is some text on there as well.
What does this say? And I just have it technically open in the middle of the group.
Does anyone speak deep speech?
Deep speech.
No. I could have a deep voice though.
Nope.
Even your deep voice is loud, Mac. Even that is high pitched. So Zagoticus, Locke would only know this phrase in deep speech.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I guess she shows it to you, you recognize the symbol right away, and this sinking feeling erupts in your stomach as you feel horrible. This is the symbol of the master. It's something that people from Gunnel Bar fear and despise and sometimes worship, and this says, in a phrase, the only phrase you know, seeing in deep speech, it says, "What the master wants, the master shall have."
Oh.
What is it?
Saw it drop on the floor.
What's that symbol?
This is very bad.
Do you know what it is, Locke?
Yes, but I don't know if it's a good idea to even tell you.
How do you know?
Do I recognize the symbol at all? Like,
You can give me, it's not a religion check.
history?
probably be a history check. It's going to be really hard.
Here it comes.
Where are you from? What? Oh my god. That's a crit.
Wow.
Wherever you want me to.
We're all fucked now.
That's a crit. Portinaeus, you have seen the symbol before, and it is associated with one of the most feared individuals in some of the more dangerous parts of the world. I don't know how you know this, but you have come across it in your travels at some point. I don't know if you've been to Gunnelbar before, but you know this symbol. It represents the Master, and the Master has many followers in Gunnelbar. Very dangerous people.
Locke is right. I don't think it is wise.
Needless to say,
Why did you have this symbol then with you?
What is it?
my first instinct is that when Elric introduced himself to me again, then he slipped it onto me. But that's very, very bad for us.
So he's...
Is it like a hit?
So, Locke, you've probably done some work on the periphery for the Master before. Maybe not directly.
Yeah. Contracted here and there.
Knowingly, or like maybe were you contracted by other people that were working by him? Or did you know? Did he know? Do you know?
Maybe like a little bit of both, you know?
Mm.
It's not safe. Put it this way, this is probably now our biggest problem.
Not the bounty on you, not the fact that there are goblins trying to knock down this place.
Goblins, giants, undead,
No.
not the problem anymore.
Who
Lucky.
is this person, or what is this?
It's, I don't think it's safe to tell you. Ignorance might
care.
be...
But if we have to do something about it, then why can't you
We
tell
might
us?
not need to. Locke, this could work to your advantage.
I don't see how it could work to my advantage.
If you bring this to Baron and his people,
You really think that's...
explain what that is.
I don't know if that's... How do you think he's going to react to this?
I'm sure the Baron knows what that is.
Oh yes, he used to lead Iron Foxes, but
It casts
he's going to
that-
put the safety of the village first. And if this is here because of me, for all I know, he might just see it fit to execute me right there and then.
The Baron is a clever man. If he has this information, we can cast doubt upon this new visitor.
He's also a practical man.
You may be asked to leave, but you won't be sent with him. There is no way he will send you with that man if he knew this.
I don't know about that. He has the village to think of. You can't really put all that at risk for me, especially when I'm accused of these things.
But there is no way that he would know of this without you telling him.
Okay, let's speak in private. We'll be back shortly.
Ophelia, eat your stew. Parsnips are good for you.
I'm not hungry.
How can you not be hungry? We've been traveling for days.
I'm just gonna find, I think, a quiet spot in the guild house. Probably at the other end or just outside the door, maybe.
Okay.
Just so we're sort of in sight of other people still. Lucky, this is... Have you ever heard people speak of the Master? What? Speak up.
Maybe, but it did not make any sense to me, nor did it really feel relevant. Why?
Well, think of the Master as sort of the... So Master Kozal is probably the most respected and well-known and best of the scholars, yes?
Sure, yeah.
Think of the Master as that, but of the underworld.
Oh.
With regards to the amount of respect and power that he can wield and the control he has.
And is that his mark?
Yes.
Okay.
I might have to go away.
No. No, Locke. It...
Listen,
not without me.
I've been thinking a lot. And there's a lot of things going on right now. And I just want what's best for you. You're the one who's supposed to have the good life. And I want to make that happen. But that might mean that I have to go away. For a long time or forever. And as much as that breaks my heart,
You can't.
if I stay here,
No, I'm not going anywhere without you. I'm not staying anywhere without you. I don't care who this master is. If you have to face him, we'll face him together. I know you've done stuff in your past, and I know that you have done things that you regret. If that fucking asshole has come in here to give you a piece of paper that says you have to meet your reckoning now, then you're not facing it alone.
Lucky. Mother died because of me.
I know, but
I swore to myself that I'm never gonna let someone that I love die because of me again. I swore in her memory. I swore in her grave that I would make sure that you lived. I'm going to keep that promise to her.
you don't get to choose how I die or how I live.
Please. What's my future, You felt the power that's in me.
What happens if I'm not there to help you?
If you're not there, then you're safe.
But you're not. What's the
That's-
point in me being safe if you're not?
That's just my fate. That's what's meant for me. My own mother made that deal. Remember, every child after was cursed. I have a cursed fate, and I will see it. But I won't let you. So please.
I can't. I'm nothing without you.
You have it completely wrong. You have it completely wrong. You're everything you are because of who you are. And I'm only who I am because of who you are. But I think this is how it has to be. You need to keep doing good in the world. That's your fate. Bringing joy to people and protecting those who can't protect themselves. I can protect myself. Make my own decisions. And I'm going to. I'm sorry, but I think this is how it has to be.
Where will you go?
I don't know. I don't even know when I should leave. I should probably go tell the Baron about this, and then maybe he'll know somewhere I can head off to that I can at least maybe hide away for a while, or maybe I'll stay to defend the village and then leave, or it all depends as well on what Elric has planned.
Fuck Elric. What has he ever done for either of us?
Well, I'm saying I might not get a chance to leave, depending on Elric's plans.
You think he's here to collect the bounty?
And his revenge, most likely.
He's gonna have the odds stacked against him.
Yeah. I've done some bad things. But I think I've done some good things too. Try and remember the good things. I'm hungry. I head back inside the guild house.
I just stay outside.
Are you alright, Locke?
Hungry.
Where is
Yes,
Lucky?
right. Stew.
It starts to rain, by the way.
Of course it fucking does. Miserable fucking place. God damn.
Where did Lucky go?
It's like a freezing rain too. It's definitely like below zero, but it's still rain, so it's that freezing rain that's just kind of hitting the back of your neck.
Lucky's just outside. I think she's just getting a bit of fresh air, something. Like, I just grab a bowl and start eating.
I want to walk to the lake.
Okay. You head to Mason's Lake. Let's pull up the map for people. And it's probably about an hour or so before it reaches nighttime, because you guys came in like late afternoon, I think. Or actually, you guys came a little bit. I think you came like mid-afternoon, but it's probably been like an hour or two since you got here, and it's probably about an hour or so till it gets dark. And you head on over to the lake as it's a downpour. It's coming down pretty hard. That freezing rain. There's a fog that's kind of settling, coming from the foothills, rolling in across the lake.
I want to sit on the dock, and kind of shelter a piece of incense and just try to commune with Lyra.
Roll me a religion check.
19.
Sitting on the dock in the rain, the fog surrounds you. You hear the pitter-patter of the rain landing on the wood all around you. And try to slow your breathing, control it. Take big, long breaths. And try and get into the mindset for your normal sort of meditation that you do to begin your prayers. The rain starts to fall away. And the sounds of music surround you. The smell of bacon and sort of root vegetables, freshly cooked. You smell that familiar tavern-like smell of the slightly old beer, and around you is a lively tavern. There are ghostly shapes, however. Nothing's really solidified, but you can see just enough to indicate a tavern-like environment. There's people that are up and dancing on tables, and they are seemingly enjoying their time. Oops. As you sit at a table, and you have this sort of warm feeling all about you. Everyone seems very sort of upbeat and happy.
My lady.
A waitress that's kind of very voluptuous and bouncy. She kind of like walks over. She's got a sort of like frilly like tavern worker kind of outfit on. You know, huge boobs that are just like jam-packed into this dress, and she kind of bounces over, puts a plate down in front of you filled with all kinds of food, drops a flagon of mead that's overflowing in front of you, and it just kind of spills out onto the table a little bit, and she says, "Hello there. Is there anything else I can get you?"
Maybe some advice.
Advice? Oh, I'm very busy.
I'm sorry.
All right. She kind of like joins you, sits down like right next to you, like thigh touching thigh, like sits right next to you, on this bench that's on in front of this table. And she says, "A lot is going on."
Yeah, a lot is going on. I found out that one of our party members has killed members of our church. And then I saw my ex-lover and found out he was killed by my brother, but now he's alive and wants to arrest my brother, and now my brother wants to leave. And our village is going to be attacked by goblins.
So a lot of bad things are happening.
Yeah. Hard to keep a smile on my face, to say the least. I don't know what to do.
Have you tried sex?
Before or now or in general?
Yes.
No.
Couldn't hurt. Well,
I don't think
maybe.
I'm ready for that. And with whom?
Well, that's half the fun.
I don't think sex is gonna save the town or my brother or, well, any of it. Do you?
Look, it's not exactly my specialty to go around and fix everyone's problems. The only thing that I can tell you is that if you believe in joy, then the only way that it will happen is if someone takes the initiative. So as hard as it is to try and put a smile on your face, you're going to have to do something.
You're right. I'll have to do something.
I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you that there is a lot more trouble on the way. That's why I'm so busy. Haven't you seen this place? It's a mess.
It is more lively than usual.
Get down off the table! No one wants to see that! Oh, horrible dwarves.
Maybe...
Put that away! Don't waggle it!
I'll do something.
Something is always better than nothing. Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, thanks.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll do something for you. Because something is always better than nothing.
Oh.
And she says, have a drink. It'll make you feel better.
Okay. Oh, this is good. What's in this?
Best fucking, beer you've ever had in your life.
It's amazing.
We're not sponsored by them. Brad is. He can chill it all he wants. So, yeah, it's the best, and you immediately start to feel like a little tipsy. Like it hits you right away.
Tastes like beer, acts like liquor.
What? We got a second Katie.
Whoa.
Double trouble.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Everything crashed. It was very alarming.
Okay, give us a second. Cameras, they'll fix eventually.
Sorry. It was this or never be able to unmute myself. I didn't know what else to do.
I'm surprised through your own volume not being able to punch through the mute. So
If there's a way, I'll find it.
yeah, I'll have to fix the cameras in a second here, folks. But yeah, the you take a sip and it's like whoo, it like rushes right to your head, and you feel this kind of smile spread across your face.
Whoa. That's some strong stuff.
start to like giggle a little bit.
What is in this?
Special recipe. And she sort of floats away from the table. You can hear her yelling at some other dwarf in the background. Said, no one wants to pull your finger.
Oh.
That's not a finger.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, wow.
I want this god.
I guess I'll kind of wake up from it. If that's it.
Absolutely. So you feel yourself like wobble a little bit, and then you just face plant like right into the food. Just like.
Oh. Oh, what a trip. Every time. I'll never get used to that.
Oops, I gotta fix that. That's the wrong person. Oops.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go up to the keep.
Okay, so actually, as you're like sitting on the dock here, you notice that there is someone that is right nearby. There's someone that's seems to be sitting right on the on one of the like pillars on the dock there. And sorry, I've got to fix everybody's camera. Katie just fucked everything so bad.
We can just role play as everyone else's.
I'm sorry. I can be Locke. Fuck me.
Nailed it.
Big sword.
Amazing.
Solid.
One
Solid.
phrase, the entirety of the depth of that character.
So yeah, there's someone that's kind of playing some music right nearby you. And they have like a I think that they have probably some kind of like flute or something, and they're sitting on one of the pillars of the docks. And you kind of like hear this sort of like melancholy sort of sound. Where'd it go? Sorry, everything broke at the wrong time. It's what Katie does. And there's this kind of like, that's not the right song. God damn it.
It's pronounced Shorty Nominee. Classy Katie.
There's like this sort of flute that's kind of playing this melancholy song in the rain, and this human is just kind of like looking off into the water, and they're playing this sort of melancholy song, and they suddenly stop and they say, "Oh, you're awake! I was trying to get your attention before, but you seem to be out of it."
I'm sorry. I must have dozed off. Do I know you?
Name's Tanar. I'm new to the village.
Oh, well, welcome in. I'm sorry there aren't as many people here to greet you. A group of us just got back from a small retrieval mission. Tanar, where are you from originally?
Oh, I hail from, Egron. Are you familiar? Have you ever visited?
I
Wonderful
say-
fruits and vegetables there. Wonderful.
can't say I've ever been, but fruits and vegetables sounds delicious. Do you have any special skills? Are you
Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I was just trying to get the pitch right. I'm trying to get my lute tuned properly, and, well, the rain isn't helping, but I like being outside.
You know, having a little bit of music around this place should definitely help the morale. It's been a long winter, and we could definitely use some music.
Excellent. That'll be fantastic. He's trying to, like, take a look. Do you need some help getting up?
No, it's okay.
Oh, let me help you.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you.
He's just starts to, like, pick you up, and he says, "Love the belt." You can see he's got, like, a bunch of different... He's sort of incorporated a lot of belts into his outfit.
I made it myself. Thank you. Well,
very nice. I love it.
My brother is much more apt at dressing me. You should meet him. I'm sure you two would get along quite well.
Sounds wonderful. When can we meet?
Now, if you'd like. I was just on my way up the hill.
I have an idea for a song. Hold on. And he just kind of, like... He tries to, like, stretch out a little bit. By the way, he's not actually carrying a lute. You don't see a lute on his back. He tucks his flute, like, into one of his belts. And so he just kind of, like, prepares himself. Stretches out his arms. Gets ready. And then... He's playing the air lute. This is the fault of Sky Tuturu from the Patreon NPCs. If you want anyone to blame...
Sky, you the real MVP.
My God, Sky.
If you want anyone to blame, blame Sky.
No, there's no blame Sky command in my chat.
And he's kind of like following you around. He's kind of following you around, and he says, "The name is Tenar Hashi."
Tenar Hashi. It's a great name.
Surprise! Surprise, Tanahashi! He did it! He fucking did it!
Oh, wow.
And he's just kind of following you around.
You should meet my brother.
And he continues to play the air lute as he follows you off and away. It's a good place for us to take our break.
God damn it.
Air loot!
I hate you, Sky.
I love you, Sky.
We should take a break. And that's the last we ever saw of Surprise Tanahashi. But yeah, why don't we go around the we're gonna take a break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and yeah, we'll be back. Make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Don't follow Sky. He does not deserve it. Does not deserve it.
Burn.
Horrible thing. Horrible. If any NPCs are generated in this way in the future, they will burn in horrible ways.
This is why Peachy's second.
No, they won't. If you become a Patreon, they will put anything you decide.
Not true. Definitely not true. There have been several vagina-based characters that have been sent
What?
into. Yes.
What do you, wait. Can I ask for
Basically-
vagina details?
No,
What do you mean vagina?
I don't mean women. I mean like vagina-named characters. Okay.
I think that
Her
should.
name was Clit Taurus.
Her star sign, she was a Taurus.
Yeah, it was there were some really stupid ones. A lot of them were sent to Brad from the Flatheads, but as you guys can imagine, they were awful. So yeah, we're gonna take a break, guys. Make sure you follow all these wonderful people if you have not done so already. Make it happen, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. If you want to help support Tablestory and send in stupid NPCs, don't send them for this show because this show's got one episode left after this one. So don't do that for the show. We're done on NPCs for this show, guys. We're gonna need some probably for ragtags. We're gonna need some for. I've already got like a big list for Halcyon Unbound. It's kind of crazy. We need some. Brad always needs them for Darkfire. He just loves the NPCs. Just stack them on there. He loves them. It's his favorite thing in the world. He definitely does not complain about them on a daily basis at all.
The only time he complains is when he doesn't have enough.
Yes, exactly.
That's bullshit.
But yeah, make it happen. And we'll be back in a little bit, guys. Hang tight for more sparkly turn-up. We'll be back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory, Spark of Eternity. Oh, thank God we were muted.
We weren't talking about anything.
I hope we were muted.
Thank God we were muted. Oh, my God. It was so bad. It was so bad.
On this Christian stream, we only talk about how much we worship our Lord and Savior.
Oh, my God.
And
Hail
how fun
Satan.
Bible study was.
Nicholas Gangbang Christ.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Welcome back. So, you've kind of marched off with this bard who's kind of following you around a little bit, and surprise, they're gone.
They're gone.
Surprise!
They slip into the lake.
Like
And,
they're no longer air looting behind me.
No more air loot.
just suddenly silence.
Aw. I liked him. Okay.
You do feel really great, though. Even though it's like
Yeah.
raining, it's like John Cusack movie raining. Just fucking deluge. Cold as shit.
I'll go back to the what's it called? The guild hall. I've been distracted from my plans. I'll go back to the guild hall and meet up with the rest of the crew.
Okay. It's just it's this weird sight because you've got a big smile on your face and you come back to the guild hall. What were the rest of you doing while Locke and Lucky were gone?
Eating.
I'm probably sitting next to Locke because he didn't seem right when he came in.
Can I be over by the pile of bowls, just like licking everybody's bowls clean?
Would you like have another bowl?
Because Lucky's been she's been gone for like an hour.
I pretty much have been looking at the door, just worried.
So we're going to
like,
short rest,
where
technically.
Lucky was.
You did get a short rest, yes.
How useless. If we needed that, Wack wouldn't go, yeah, you do. He wouldn't. He'd be like, hang on, I've balanced this next fight. You don't get a rest yet. No, Cerebro.
Or it doesn't matter.
So what's wrong, Locke?
Bingo.
Are not right.
There's just, I don't know if you can tell, but quite a lot's going on. Got to worry about goblins and giants and undead, necromancers, other dark creatures, the master now as well. That's great. And my queen isn't exactly. I just have this sense of disappointment from her, and that's probably not a good thing. She can be quite.
I'm speaking a bit lower so people can't hear, sort of like a private conversation. If people are sitting around the table, they could probably hear. I met her.
Very funny.
No, I tried to commune with Bane the other night when we were out on the road, and I couldn't. She was very there.
She does that.
I don't think she's disappointed in you. Not from what she was saying to me.
I don't think she's entirely happy. That's the feeling I'm getting. I feel like she expects more from me.
She does. I assume. She called you a curious thing.
Huh? What's that?
She referred to you as her champion.
Yeah. she said that before. Her chosen.
You think that sounds like a term someone would use if they were disappointed?
No, but
I know, you want to do more.
I'm scared about what that means.
With this murder, I didn't quite see the wanted sheet. Was it more of these unsavory characters, I assume?
Well, I chose my targets very carefully, and even Elric I would consider an unsavory character, as you can probably guess by his ego.
And if he has anything to do with the master?
Even more so.
Yes. When you knew him before, was he someone who the master would use?
I didn't know him that well. I just heard about him a little bit here and there from Lucky, and saw some things.
From Lucky? Lucky knew him well?
Yeah. Yes. Very well. She mentioned that, right? Her relationship with him.
It was, well, she didn't say those words. She had a relationship?
Friendship.
A friendship, right.
I'm not sure entirely on the intimate details, but they were close. I think. And then he did some very he was very cruel to her, and I won't stand for that.
Of course.
And if he could be cruel to her, a cleric of the god of joy, then I think he's probably not the kind of person that.
Do you know much
Maybe.
about Alira?
Lyra? Yeah, well, yeah, I know enough. I think I paid attention and listened to Lucky.
Joy is certainly a tenant. It's more carousing, drinking, dancing
I quite enjoy those things as well.
to excess.
I think I do it any other way.
That's fair.
I think that's why I was happy she chose her. It, sort of fell in line with my lifestyle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not-
I did think maybe in another life, maybe I would have been a cleric of Lyra as well. Who knows?
I have met a few people who have worshipped Lyra, but they're not all like your sister.
There's not many people like my sister.
That's true enough. I mean, no, it's nothing. Look, this man, you need him gone, but you might have to go in a separate direction.
Yes. I'm not sure about facing him head on. I don't know how much you've heard about the Master, but I've heard some things, and
You were already on the Master's list, so to speak.
yes, and if he comes here representing the Master and I re-kill him, then that could be very bad for me. The Master has long reach, and
Right. Take vengeance.
yes, but he might have also equipped him with magics or something that could. Elric is dangerous. Don't let his attempted charm fool you. He's
That's not charm.
that's why I said attempted.
There is something we could do.
What's that?
Perhaps a little bending of the truth. Get him away from everyone here. Say, for instance, you offered to go with him.
It's honestly something I'm considering. Leaving is very high up on my list of considerations. I just don't know whether I want to do it with him or without him, on my own.
How about with him for a certain amount of the journey? And then if you had, I don't know, someone with you to help you dispose of him, everyone in this village would be absolved of what was done to him.
Well, the thing is, knowing the master, I wouldn't assume that Elric is here alone. Maybe that's how it appears, but
That's how you keep up appearances, to keep everyone else safe.
right,
You
but
wouldn't bring the master's wrath here, would you?
right, but even if we leave with him, there's a fair chance he has help waiting, hiding
But
nearby.
are you saying you can't deal with a little smarmy, horrifically smelling man?
I have done before, but it's the potential very well equipped and very well trained underworld assassins that I'm kind of concerned with. Those could be lurking in wait,
What if
waiting
I
for
helped
his
you?
order. What?
What if I helped you?
It's still. I'm not sure you understand just quite how dangerous these people are.
Oh, I do. I just don't think they understand how dangerous you are.
I'm confident in my skills, but I'm not to the point of foolishness, and I wouldn't go against the blades of the master thinking that I'm that good. I know my place in the world.
I can't think of a more glorious conquest.
Than a foolish battle and then death? That sounds.
No, then striking at someone like the master.
That is insanity. That'll get you killed, and then everyone who's ever spoken to you will die. That's not a good idea. The master truly is. He's one of the most powerful dark forces in this world. I don't think that's not something we should
That's why we
ever
should get
intend
his.
to mess with.
That's why we should get his people away from our people.
Right. But I think the most likely outcome is that I and whoever comes with me will die. It's much easier for me to slip away on my own than it is.
And when they come looking for you,
I'll stand my ground and then I'll probably die
here with people
Not
around you.
somewhere else.
So, to escape.
Yeah, get a head start, get as far out as I can.
But what of your sister?
She shares a different fate.
You don't mean to take her with you?
No. No. Her best hope is to remain here. Hope that the village survives. And I think she should find somewhere nice and quiet where she can do her early duties and bring happiness to people. Find some for herself.
Okay, where would you go?
I don't know. Probably towards the capital. There's enough people there that I could maybe blend in. And I think one of my few friends might be there. Get in touch with him. He'll put me in touch with some people, and maybe I can get in a boat, get off somewhere else.
It's about this time that that nighttime starts to fall over the village. Lucky has been gone for about an hour or so, and the door bursts open. Dan comes charging in, and he says, "What are you doing standing around for?"
I was just cooking. Sorry.
Eating!
We supposed to be doing something?
He says, "The hell's going on?"
You quite all right?
Going on.
Should we restrain him?
You okay, good master?
Hello?
What?
Are you okay?
What are you? What?
I like crawl up his body and start touching his face.
Stop!
Hello?
Get off of me!
Hello?
I can hear you!
Huh.
Why are you in the guild hall?
I don't know.
What was the last thing you were doing?
I don't
Smells
know.
Bad.
Something's happened.
Let's head to the keep. Let's
Weapon.
summon Moriganda.
Yeah, get out my mace.
What the hell is going on?
Do you have your weapon, Dadan?
Of course. Ah, here we go. Takes out his warhammer.
He
Yeah,
was
we must
probably at
head.
the keep.
Yeah, we should head to the
Baron.
keep. Something might be wrong. The Baron could be in danger. I start rushing out towards
There's-
As you start to leave, I just want to hold you back.
There's a peal of lightning and thunder, and
Does it sound natural thunder and lightning or like
it's
extreme?
very loud. And you hear a scream from somewhere down in the village. Lucky, as you're walking back to the guild hall, you hear this scream. It sounds like it's coming from somewhere down south. You're probably like 100 feet away from the guild hall or so.
I'm
From the
gonna
longhouse, I
run towards
should
the
say.
sound.
Yeah.
Run towards the scream.
Okay.
When I
Rest-
leave the guild hall, do I see her?
Give me a perception check.
You're saying something, Fortunatus?
Confusion might be a good time to escape. I'll protect what I can. And then I'll just carry on going.
16.
Locke, you catch. You see Lucky, you don't see her face, but she's turned around and she's rushing off down the hill.
You head to the keep. I'll go this way. And I head in the direction I saw.
Yeah, there are screams coming from down in this area.
I'm gonna follow along.
What about you, Ophelia and Prada? What are you doing?
All the lock and stuff.
I'm gonna go towards the screams. Are they going towards the screams?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would run towards the screams.
Okay. Dan is like looking back and forth, and he says, "Can you handle that?
We'll be fine.
We've got it.
Be careful. If you need help, get help.
Handle what?
Whatever that is."
I'm just gonna yank Praetor. Come on!
Ah!
Okay. You go rushing down the hill, Lucky.
I'm running.
I was running.
Down towards the I hate this. Why does this sound so plucky? We don't need that. Something more.
Sounded a bit Mass
Lucky.
Effect earlier. I was really enjoying it.
Need. Maybe that's better. Okay. You rush down the hill, clop, 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 in the muddy trail. As you rush down towards the ruined area of the village, you can see there's people that are kind of like running from the ore processing building. You can see there's like a few dwarves that are kind of hauling ass. Just saying, they're moving! They're moving! I swear I saw the bones moving!
Okay. Everyone get back. Is there anyone left in there?
I think so. I'm not sure. As soon as I saw him, I ran. They're moving. We need to leave. We need to get out of here.
Just stay calm. Get help if you can.
Rushes off.
Is what's her name? The one who runs the mine there? Orgrid? Yeah, is Orgrid there?
Give me a perception check, Lucky.
Okay. 11?
You don't see her.
Fuck. Okay. Just stay calm. I'm gonna go into the mine.
Into the mine?
Yeah, where people were running out of?
You know, there's an ore processing building that was built. That's number 18 on the map there.
Yeah. So, are
Okay.
people?
So you're down there. Okay.
What do I see?
You're rushing here. There's a bunch of buildings and things. On an 11 perception, you don't see Orgrid. You saw a few people like rushing away from that building.
Oh, from the building.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
okay.
see some other movement around the building. Can't make it out.
Okay. I'll start to approach it then, just slowly.
Okay.
The building. Like looking at the movement.
Give me a stealth check.
Disadvantage for your armor, right?
Yes.
Oh, disadvantage from armor, yeah.
That's a 2.
That's not good. I'm gonna use a luck point on that.
Okay.
Is it another one with
Yeah,
disadvantage?
reroll. Yeah, another one with disadvantage, correct.
Okay.
A 9. Okay. You're walking kind of in the mud around this building, and you trip on your like wet clothing, and just kind of like fall like a little bit in the mud, maybe to one knee or something. You make like a grunting noise as you kind of fall. You look ahead of you, and you see shambling movement.
Oh.
Skeletons moving ever closer to you. I would like you to please roll me initiative as we move over here.
All of us?
Not yet.
No.
Oh.
Yay! I love when DMs say yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add you to the map here. Hold on.
Okie dokie.
You came from this way. Okay. Wow, we can't see anything, huh? Do you have? Yeah, it's dark out as well. Do you have any? You don't have any
I don't
light
have
or
dark
anything?
vision,
Yeah, you don't
but
have.
I do have torches.
Okay, I would assume that you would have used a torch if you were trying to move towards these buildings.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a torch here.
When the DM is generous, you should be worried.
You're going to die.
Yeah, you thought you saw something like moving over in this general direction and down there. But yeah, let's get some initiative here.
Not bad.
Yeah, 18's pretty good.
Oh, did you click your token before?
I got it.
No,
Change
it
the
wasn't
number.
on there yet.
Change the number.
Yeah, I'll change it. There.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh god.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, roll 20. Please. Please.
Darkness is my favorite.
I think I can. Come on. Come on. Please. I just want to drag the window. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's pop this out so that way there's no more lag on it. Okay. Hopefully that
Never
works.
move it again.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Am I fucked?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We went running, it's fine.
So you hear the click, clack, clack, clack of these bones moving about, and appearing from around the corner, skeleton rushes towards you, kind of shambling a bit, strikes down at you with its short sword. That's a critical fail.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good start.
Right.
Freak it out.
I like the irony of this skeleton that just did a critical fail has lucky written over the top of its face.
Hitting.
Sorry, I gotta pull open our Xanathar's Lost Notes to Everything supplement that we're using for these critical fumbles and critical hits. Okay, let's see here. Critical fail. Roll me a D100, please, Vandy.
Yes, sir. A 51.
Okay, the skeleton like slips in some of the mud. You see its like bony legs just kind of like wobble a bit, and it misses and falls prone. Okay.
I just start laughing.
Another one rushes forward. Clack, 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 clack. Rushes forward towards you. It has to use both of its actions to get there.
Okay.
Another one rushes forward over here. There are some other movements that happen that you cannot see. But you hear like various rattlings and things about the map. Okay, Lucky, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'd like to disengage and run. Please. Please
Okay.
let me.
You're going to
Please let
disengage
me-
and run. Okay.
Yeah.
Your movement's 30.
Yep.
Okay.
Just which is the way is the way up?
Yep.
Out?
That's the way you came from.
All right, we're just gonna go out, I guess.
Okay. You're gonna kind of like rush up. As you turn and like run, you can just make out the bare hint of the rest of the rest of your friends kind of like rushing down the hill towards you. Everybody else can roll me initiative now.
So we can't select our tokens, right?
Give me a second. Mac is always like quick to just jump right on the fucking right. As soon as you
Good
can.
job on checking that you could click your token to put it in the turn order. Well done.
Exactly.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you. Just wanted
Got
to
you,
make
Wack.
sure
I
that I
got you.
didn't roll so I wouldn't bother you, Wack.
Yeah, you jumped hard enough and you're sitting there being all handsome.
Well, that was a great initiative. 10 out of 10 will roll again.
Alrighty. Nice. These are some solid initiatives, guys.
Whenever what's her name, Ophelia is running towards a fight, it seems like she'll never get there.
Right? It's almost like real life. My short legs will always pull me back.
Was that
so-
last
legs.
episode? You were like,
So you guys are close enough that you're gonna be on this next turn here. So we'll say that you guys have all kind of like pooled up together about here, just because I don't want to add another map. Okay. Some more things happen that you don't see. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, the skeleton's turns. This guy is gonna stand up. Clack, 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 clack. Stands up. Rushes forward to Locke. Congratulations, Locke. You're the person that I just decided to put in that space. Sorry. And the skeleton will try and attack you. Uh, 16.
That hits.
Sorry, let me turn off this. Okay. That's a hit for 8 piercing damage. Ouch. Is that max? That's max. Okay, that one hurts. The next skeleton rushes forward. Tries to hit you with its short sword. That's another hit for 3 piercing damage. This one rushes up to here, chasing after Lucky. Lucky, you were kind of out of range because you did run your full, so I'll put you like over here, I guess.
Sure.
And it sees the rest of you. Let's see who it goes after. It's gonna go after Ophelia.
I get to. Okay, I'm gonna do some bullshit here. Oh no, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. My bad.
If he wants to attack me, then I can use my hellish rebuke, right?
If it hits you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a miss. Whoosh. You see this short
Just
sword like fly over your head.
Over my head, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, those guys go. There's. Yikes. Okay. Then a volley of arrows will start to fly forward Okay, from the darkness, you hear arrows start to fly towards you from skeletal short bows. They're going to probably aim at Locke. We've got 4 volleys coming in here. 21, 8 to miss, 6 to miss, and a 10 to miss. The 21 hits for 7 piercing damage, Locke. You feel the arrow land like right in your shoulder blade. It just kind of like sticking in, like you were probably like half turned around or something, and it's just back there, just kind of like in a spot you can barely reach if you just kind of like lean backwards. The other rooms can see Portanias.
I can't. I haven't got my vision. I have night vision. I can't see anything. Well, I can see a little bit from where Lucky's lighting stuff up.
Okay.
There's a bunch of skeletons over there.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you
That's
sure?
The only thing I have. Yeah, man. But I thought I had meditation, but I don't.
Yeah.
I have night vision.
Okay.
Dark vision.
There you
Bunch
go.
of skeletons. I don't know if you can see them, but they're just tons of them.
Oh, I can see them.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity and move like this.
Okay. Yep, that's 1 attack of opportunity. Short sword attack will miss with a 9.
And then I am going to. I think I should just attack these guys. Right, yeah, I'm just going to swing out with my Warhammer on the guy directly above me with. 18 is with my shield, so I'm going to do one-handed. And. Yeah. 12.
Okay, 12 is a miss.
I am going to use my War Cleric bullshit and get an extra attack as a bonus.
Okay.
Oh, I hit the damage. Not wrong.
16 is a hit.
Do you want to take that as the damage?
No,
Oh,
reroll
it's a
it.
crit. I'll roll it again. 5.
5. Okay, you're hitting the one straight ahead of you?
Directly above me.
Okay. Okie doke. Clack! You see like some of the ribs fall off as you smack it with your warhammer. Is that it for your
Free
turn?
action. Lucky, keep them away from Ophelia.
I think I can handle some of them. I just don't want to do it alone.
Just keep them away from Ophelia so she can kill them.
Oh.
Well, you just gotta make sure that you're all not close because
You're very close. You're standing right next to it, Ophelia.
I get that, but all of us are standing really close to it. I can't cast that here.
Lucky.
I'm going. Jeez. I will. Is it my turn now?
It
Is
is.
it done your turn? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move over to Ophelia. Where is she? Right here?
Yeah, I'm like 3 spots next to you.
Okay, so I'll move up and I will attack this skeleton right in front of me with my mace.
Okay.
So yoink.
23 is a hit.
Nice. And I'll bonk him on the head for 6 damage.
Okie doke.
Sweet.
Crack. You see like part of the cheek bones like just kind of disintegrate and like fall away like.
You don't have beta on the turn order.
I don't. You are correct. I'm sorry.
I also have night vision, so I think I should see. I just have blackness.
Okay. Let's make sure.
I was just gonna wait till my turn. That just never happens.
Are you sure? You should not be seeing.
Oh, now I see things. Ooh,
Because you
whatever
were just
did just
you were just
revealed so
not
much.
you were not in the right spot. That's why.
Looking at-
Okay. So yeah, we need a turn order from you. Did you not roll initiative?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I had the same as Portunaeus.
Okay. So hold on. Let me just fix this real quick
It's okay.
because you didn't click on your token. You didn't click on your token.
Well done, Mac. Well done, Mac.
My token wasn't out there.
Okay, so Lucky, was that it for your turn?
I'm also gonna use a bonus action to healing word lock.
Okie doke. Go for it.
Yeah. Healing word at the first level. So 6.
Okay. You get 6 HP back, Lock. Prada, I'm just gonna have you go right after Lucky, and then you'll go before Lucky on the next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that 6 including your life cleric stuff? All right, so that's an extra 3 then. Sweet. Thank you.
You were muted
it's
that
my
whole
turn.
time, by the way, Vandy.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, it was an extra 3. So it's 9 total.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
No, it's Frida first. Then.
Prada.
Okay, so am I in... I'm not in melee range, right? So if I do my ranged
Correct.
attacks, I'm fine? Okay. So I'm going to do a ranged attack on the Icky that is on the side of Locke.
This one? One in
Yes.
front of Lucky? Okay.
Yes, that one. I'm going to try to strike him down with my bow and arrow, and I'm going to do the hunter's mark on him. Hunter's mark magic.
Okie doke.
All right, let's
See if your attack hits first.
do this. Yeah!
That's a hit.
Boom! Hunter's mark.
Damage first.
Oh, all sex.
Okay. So 5 piercing plus another 5 from Hunter's Mark. Very nice. The arrow sails out close range, just past your head, Lock, but it hits the skeleton pretty much like right in the sternum. A whole bunch of ribs just kind of start to fly off.
Yes, that was awesome. I'm gonna do it again. Lock duck. Uno mas. Oh,
That's a
well.
miss. This one like actually probably like just hits your horn like a little bit and like ricochets and like sticks into the ruined building nearby.
Sorry. We got one more. Get out of the way.
Is that it for your turn, Prada?
No, I have one more. So I have my bonus action.
Okay. That's another miss.
That's it for my turn. Yeah.
Okay, Locke probably like turned his head to like look at you in a panic, and then like you hit his other horn with another arrow. It's like ding, 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 sticks into the house.
I said to duck, not turn.
Okay, I'm going to strike out at the one in front of Lucky first.
Okay.
16
16 is a hit.
for 7 damage.
Morhanda reaches out and just takes the skeleton apart, disintegrates as it falls into the mushy ground.
And I'm going to turn and strike at the one between Portunaeus and I.
Okay. That's a hit.
27.
Almost a crit.
10 damage.
Okay. This one also just kind of disintegrates as it falls into the moist earth.
I'm going to stay put and in fact I'll move across in front of Lucky. In front of the skeleton.
Aww.
Okie doke. Ophelia.
I am going to cast a acid splash on the remaining skeleton that I can see. Fuck, it's a miss.
Okie doke. Well, it's got to make a DC 14 Dex save. You don't actually roll to attack.
For
That's
some
the
reason I
damage
saw-
that it could potentially do.
That's not bad.
Okay, so
Not bad, she said. That's a 12 right there.
Well, it's because of my special like charisma modifier that gets added because of the Draconic.
because of what?
Because I have the acid as my dragon.
Draconic
So I get
bloodline
my-
for sorcery.
Gotcha. Okay, Dex saving throw is just barely a miss, so this one will get hit by the 12 acid damage. You can see several of the bones just start to like deteriorate or whatever, and it's just kind of like it's still up, however.
Oh man.
What the hell?
I'm gonna move like a little bit back. I'm not in any of his like attack range, right?
No.
Right, then I
No.
would move on the side of Lucky.
Okay.
Nothing is. Forget.
Okay.
Hey, Locke, I have an idea.
A good one, I hope.
I just want to take out the ring and the staff. Worth a try?
No.
Hey, you know, there's enough of them here, and we got the okay from the old man, so...
Right, but do you know how they work? Have you took time to study them?
I mean, a little.
So,
Let's try the old-fashioned way first.
a ray of horrific necromantic energy flies towards you, Portinaeus.
I rub my metallic nipples.
I was just gonna say his nipples cut the air.
Please make a con save.
God save.
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. It's a miss. That's a miss. You only have
Oh,
to do
it's
it if it hits. Yep. Okay. That is a miss. So the
I wasted that 7.
the ray flies past this kind of like horrible black cloying energy, splashes on the ground near your feet.
I assume I know what kind of magic this is.
I don't think you were really paying attention. Your back is turned.
Okay.
Let me just check one more thing. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's it for that guy's turn. The skeleton next to you and Locke goes after you, Portinaeus.
Damn it, I don't have Hellish Rebuke.
14, I'm assuming, is a miss.
It certainly is, Mr. Wacksteven.
Okay. Then a whole shitload of arrows are going to come flying your way. It's going to be 6 arrows.
Holy
Okay.
fuck, that's a lot of archers down there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
6 arrows headed your way, Portinaeus. Here we go. 1 is a miss. 2 is a miss. 3 is a miss. 4 is a miss. 5 is a miss. Oh my god. And 6 is a miss. All 6 arrows miss you.
Oh my
They all
god.
bounced off his nipples, every single one.
Ping, 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 ping.
Ping, ping, ping. Like the fembots.
The arrows just kind of loosed in the rain, probably just miscalculated. The skeletons are not exactly smart. You hear this horrible, like, kind of yell behind them. And I think the tieflings understand that. Anybody that speaks Infernal, you
I do
hear.
too.
Yeah, you hear.
I think everyone. in
All
our
of us actually.
All of you speak Infernal. That's hilarious. Yeah, it says, "Damn you fools! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn."
Rude. God.
Portinaeus.
Free action. Block, can you deal with this?
Of course I can.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to dash. Let me just check that something isn't a bonus that I wanted. Yes, I will cast Shield of Faith upon my just the nipples, because that's what's good. So I now have 20 AC, and I'm going to dash. I need to zoom out. Jesus. There we go. You
gotta stop a little bit, yeah. Go back one. Right there.
No, this is 60 there.
I understand, but trust me.
Oh, okay. I have to stop here. Got it. I can't turn my character either. All the controls are in the way of the dongle.
I hate it when your dongle gets in the way.
I just can't get up my own dongle.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about dongles on Twitch.
You take an attack of opportunity though from the skeleton.
I will.
Yeah. Okay. Attack of opportunity here. That's a 12. It's a miss. You guys are so lucky. Oh my god.
You know what?
Really?
We deserve a lucky fight here. Fuck.
Do you?
We've had some shitty fights. Like, we've had some fights that were supposed to be easy that really weren't.
True.
Moss killed me, Whack. Moss.
I mean, that was a life choice. Or an unlife choice, I guess.
choice.
Yeah.
Moss killed me. That
Okay,
was a
so
life.
you start rushing forward, kind of like unable to see. You just ran in the general direction where the arrows came, and you see 6 skeletons that are just kind of poised, ready with bows.
I
and-
could just about see them. I
Yeah.
wasn't measuring that.
Yeah, you basically, I mean, you can't walk through them, so you stop, basically. You have to stop before them.
Oh, I couldn't stand there. Gotcha.
No. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you rush towards the skeletons, and they start to like fumble about as they deal with you. Parada.
Unmute wasn't working. Okay. So there's
Just-
still one alive, really close to us, right? That one's
Just
alive.
yell really loudly
Just scream
through
at
the
it?
mute.
I'm gonna test it one day, just see if it works. If my computer goes fine, fuck you.
It's like the scene from Scott Pilgrim when they're having the stage battle, and it's
Yeah.
like they're trying to overwhelm each other with the sound, and like it's Katie versus Zoom, and she's like, "Ah!" And it's like,
Just anyone nearby their heads.
But instead of like a really cool dragon animation, it'd just be this ass that farted.
That should be someone's sub-zone.
Do it. Make it happen.
Okay. I'm going to move forward, send up closer to where Portinaeus is to try to, because I can see those two. So I'm
you
gonna
will
aim at
take an
those.
attack of opportunity for running through there.
Okay. I will take an
Oh,
attack.
actually
of
no,
opportunity.
because he already attacked, so you're okay.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna aim at the one that's one of the ones, the one not the one directly in front of Portinaeus, the one to the next to it. To the next to it, because that one. To the next to it.
Words are hard.
English is.
Words are hard. Okay.
Words are very difficult.
In
Words are
Russia.
hard.
We're all
English.
very
blue.
proud of you, Katie. This is a safe place. Shorty nominee, classy Katie.
1 hit, 1 miss coming up, predicts Riolen. What shall happen? Are you moving your mark, by the
I'm
way?
gonna move my mark. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, moving my mark to that guy,
Oh, hi.
and I'm gonna hit at him. I'm gonna hit him. Yes.
That is a hit.
All right, damage first. Maj. Oh wow.
2 piercing plus
Flip an ear.
I don't think skeletons have them.
3 from the hunter's mark. Okay. The 5 damage sails out from Prada's bow. You see the arrow like stick in some of these skeletons' armor, and it's trying to like move, but the arrow is like preventing the bones from moving across themselves.
Help! Yeah, Cornelius, you good up there?
Good, kill it.
I'm done now.
I don't think you are, Praetor.
I think
Hit it again.
isn't moving my hunter's mark, isn't that considered my...
It's considered your bonus action. You still have a regular action.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna hit one more time. I thought that took up my action, sorry.
19 is a hit.
Woo!
Money.
7 damage. Okay. Yeah, you launch another arrow. This time it like hits it like in the head. It's still like still up though.
Do I get to use my hunter's mark on that one as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's...
For 2 damage, and it like hits the head, it like the head just like falls off of the neck, and then it just crumples and falls into ash.
I did good! I did it!
Good shot.
Yeah!
Well done, Praetor.
There's
Lucky.
like 500 more!
Locke is still in front of me, right?
He is.
Okay. I'll go to the side over here and hit the skeleton that's right there with my mace. Where is my sheet? And we're gonna go bonk. Nope. That doesn't hit.
You miss just barely.
Ugh.
As the skeleton is kind of like shambling a little bit. It's missing most of its ribs. Is it like...
Well, that's annoying. Prita, how many are up there?
Oh, there's like... I think there's like... I can see 6!
You can see Look,
Yeah.
how is this not a good time to try this thing?
We should... You have anything? It's terrifying.
Never mind, I've been wrong before. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I? I guess I don't. That was my free action. I'm going to take the weird staff that we got in one of the first episodes and the weird ring, and I'm just gonna hold them and put it on.
Okay. There's a strange like...
Whoa, this is creepy.
Can we hear this?
No.
Okay.
You feel this like really cold, slimy feeling across your body. And that's all you feel.
That is not all she felt just then.
Okay. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Lock.
All right, the skeleton straight ahead. I'm just going to quickly deal with it. 19
That's a hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay. Your Morihanda slams through its ribs and just kind of... The spinal cord just like disconnects and then just turns to bone dust in front of you.
I run through it as I cut it, and I'm going to...
It's like bone dust flash dance.
get
John
up
Woo,
to
but with
here. And that's my turn for now.
Ophelia.
really see them, so I'm gonna move a bit closer. Oh.
I think you can get another 5 if you want.
I could. Do you think it would be a good idea to? It is really big, but it can handle a lot of them at once. Should I?
You do what you have to do, Ophelia.
Okay. Blow 'em up, boys! Can you put the fire down? The building is gonna disappear. Just saying. Nobody needs it. We're ending soon, anyways.
So
Are you
meta.
using a fireball?
Yeah.
Burn them all! Good.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it. Right there. For 28 fire damage.
The fireball blasts outward from Ophelia.
Whoa.
This horrible, like, rumbling blast out in front of you,
You can't
Portinaeus.
see it, but Portinaeus is smiling ear to ear.
She's the devil.
You did 28 damage. Okay, so even if they succeeded, they would still be dead. All of the
That's safe.
skeletons fall.
Good. Good. Thanks for the
At least-
practice, Portinaeus. No.
All the ones that you can see fall. And the individual in the back needs to make a saving throw. This is a dex save. That's a success.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's a dexterous necromancer right there.
Okay. So he will take some damage. But yes, you see a sort of vaguely tiefling-like shape behind the skeletons.
Why is it always gotta be a tiefling? There's someone else up there.
I've only ever seen one before in my entire life, and now everything is a tiefling.
I'm going to back up again a little bit. And
Can't. You
make-
used all your movement already.
Oh, did I? Really?
I think you had 5 feet
You
left.
have one more square.
You were there originally.
Oh, okay. Oh, oops, I'm drawing. God damn it. How do I... Where's my... How can I undraw?
Finish one of those
I got it.
sentences, please, Mac.
It's like, you used to have like a little eraser, but it's gone.
I think you have to select it and then delete it now.
I fixed it, so it's taken care of. Just move your
Okay.
token.
It's fine.
Okay, so you moved to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okie doke. The necromancer speaks one more time. And which loosely translated means, "How dare you? How dare you try to stop our ascension? The
We
magics,
don't need one.
the magics will be ours. You cannot stop death. It comes for all."
We'll see about that.
Ew!
And the necromancer.
Nipples are glowing. It's like...
We don't even need torches. There's 2 right in front. They're headlights.
I don't have night vision, actually. It's just the nipples.
Okay, the necromancer runs forth towards you, Portinaeus, and will try and strike out at you. Well, actually, it doesn't even have to do that, does it? No, it doesn't. Never mind. He's going to stay back here. He's going to stay back here. And you see his hands start to move up towards you, and there's like icicles that start to form on his hand as he will attack with Chill touch. That is a hit with a 23.
What are these? 21, 22, 23, 24. What is this?
For 18 necrotic damage. And you can't regain hit points until the start of the necromancer's next turn.
Is that a spell?
It is a spell.
Oh yeah.
When I see him starting to cast, I'd like to counter spell in.
Okay.
I know I said
Absolutely.
you did, but so it's your ruling whether or not you want to. I just wasn't sure if it was a spell or just a.
Let me just check the level here. Yeah, you can absolutely use a counterspell. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Let's make it a roll because it was really late and it was after the damage and everything.
Yeah.
Let's do a roll. Roll me just a flat d20. Over 10, you can use it. So 11 and higher. Okay, counterspelled.
I don't think so.
How dare you? You are touched by darkness. Why do you side with them?
I have my tastes.
Alrighty.
Who says he's talking to you?
Let's see. Skeleton shambles from around the corner. There. And you hear some more screams in the distance. Okay. Portinaeus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my hand out, and this sort of like green wispy smoke is gonna circle around it, and I'm gonna like draw the skeleton that's standing directly in front of the necromancer. I'm gonna pull him out of the ground, so the skeleton just stands upright, and I am animating dead.
You cannot, unfortunately, because these
I
have turned to
can't?
dust. Yes.
Oh, all of them?
And I don't think you can reuse it on undead. It has to be on an actual corpse.
All it says is a pile of bones or a body.
Fair.
It's not a pile of
There's
bones.
not a pile of bones though. It's
Okay.
it's bone dust. Yeah, these guys disintegrate when they're done.
I am going to move here. I'm gonna face the necromancer, and I'm gonna draw. It's probably silly. That is silly. Matt's rolling like a demon today. I'm gonna one hand warhammer him.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Pay your D100.
Flash roll 1d100. 4.
So a natural 1 from Portinaeus. Thank you for that. That was very kind of you.
Not a problem. I'm here to help. Work. All right.
Ooh, okay. So as you attack, you drop your weapon, and it gets stuck deep into the ground. It just falls into like a big splurch of mud, and it requires a full action to retrieve it.
I see. Is this a bonus? No, it's an action. Damn, that is an action. Oh, is this a bonus? I don't want to use that though. Okay. I see how it is. Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep, I'm not going to use the bonus.
Prada.
Okay. I'm going to move forward. So, like, you know, and then I'm going to move my hunter's mark onto the new necromancer man. Is that a skeleton behind poor Nis? There's a necromancer in. Okay, so I'm gonna aim for the necromancer though. So I
Okay.
move my hunter's mark. I'm gonna aim for him.
That's a critical fail.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Please roll me a 1d100, Preda.
Can we not and just say we did?
Please hit Portinaeus. 84. In the process of executing your attack, you become restrained in your clothes and armor and must use an action to untangle yourself.
What if I'm naked?
Get naked, Preda. It's the only way.
So basically, you when you
I start
fire,
stripping wildly.
when you're really okay.
So obviously 0 shots go off. Nothing happens. It's just
Okay.
everything's tighter than it should be.
Such a bad decision. Lucky.
I mean, it's not a decision. It's just who I am, Lack.
Okay. All right. I'm holding this weird staff with the
Preda's
ring.
just like taking off her clothes. Now
Preda's
to be
taking off
fair,
her
you
clothes.
have armor on, which takes a while. I don't know if you've ever taken armor off IRL before, but it takes a long fucking time to take off. Okay.
I figured if it was an action, that was
Leather,
a
isn't it? There's
critical
actually
fail.
D&D is so nerdy. There is a table on how long it takes to
It's
take
5
your armor off.
minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Isn't that plate?
No,
No,
plate
it's
is 15 minutes or something.
15 per
Yeah.
plate.
Takes a long fucking time to get in plate armor. You need like people to
Is that
help you.
50 rounds? That's 50 rounds.
15 minutes is
No, the 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 5 times
Oh, it's
60.
shorter to get it off. It's in the SRD. It's only 5 minutes to get heavy armor off, 1 for light and medium.
Okay, so still 10 rounds. But yeah, it's 50 rounds to
Do
put
it.
it on.
CK, do it. All right.
You're gonna take
Do it.
10 rounds to take off your armor.
Or you can just untangle.
It's your turn, Lucky.
I think
Make a
I'm
choice.
just
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
freaking out, pulling at my clothes.
Oh
probably.
my god.
Like,
Okay, I'm going to ignore whatever's happening there. I am going to move forward. Where is the thing here? I guess that's up to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll go up to there. I still can't see anything. Can't see anybody in front of me.
Did anything get set on fire from the fireball that might be casting light in that area?
I'm gonna say no because of the
Like,
heavy rain.
entire
Rain.
building.
Yeah, it's raining really, really hard.
Does Lucky see the high vis, high beams coming from my nipples?
No, that's not
I
a
ha-
thing.
Okay.
Do I feel anything with this staff?
No,
It's just a staff?
just that coldness.
Well, I don't think the staff works.
So, roll me a history check.
17?
17. You remember that Kozal said this would be something that you would have to attune to for some time before you were able to access its powers.
Ah, crap.
I did try to hint at that. You studied it,
No.
but I
Did
tried
not
not
study.
To do much.
I'm
looked
not
at
exactly
it.
good at studying, okay? I'll take them off, and then I will. I'll just I'll
You're still feeling pretty happy.
I'm still
in
feeling pretty
fact-
happy.
In fact, you do have the ability as a bonus action to use 3 bardic inspirations on people.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that because of Sky?
Not because
No,
of
that-
Sky. No. That guy did not give you bardic inspiration. No.
Oh, okay.
That guy was just a
Sweet.
surprise.
Okay, well, I am going to.
He was a surprise to all of us.
He was a lot. Okay, well, I'll put it away. I'll be like, well, I can try something. Locke, you're my best friend and brother, and I'm just gonna sing really poorly, but like towards him.
Mission accomplished.
Can I hear your songs?
And I'll sing at Prada. I'll be like, Prada, you're kind of crazy, but
You can't use them all at once. You
I can only
their
use
bonus
one?
action. Yeah.
Ah, crap. Okay, well, I'll just sing the one to Locke and just finger guns it.
Bam.
Bam! Like, end it with the finger guns.
Are you alright?
I'm feeling great, Locke! And you're feeling great too. I can see you, buddy.
We'll talk later.
Uh-huh. Go get him.
So that's a bardic inspiration. It's essentially a D6 that you get to add to your rolls there, Locke, until you use it.
Okay.
Shit, that's awesome.
Um,
And the last thing I'll do is, as an action, I'll cast guidance, and I'll just touch Prada on the shoulder, and just be like,
Yep.
"Go forth, and slay them."
She's got like her head inside of her arm of the of her like of her cloak or something like.
Horns have just torn it to shreds.
Like he's like, go get him, buddy.
Okay. Oh, that was weird.
Just a weird like smack on the ass, just like, "Go get him."
Ah, don't touch me.
Locke, it's your turn.
Okay. Just quickly, is a villager?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm going to put my Hexblade's Curse on the necromancer fellow in front of me.
Uh-huh. You sure you want to do this?
Why did you say that?
I don't know.
Why does Wax say anything? You know.
Well, I've said I've done it, so I'm doing it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike out at it with Moriander.
Okay.
A 14?
Wait. I am going to channel divinity this attack. I'm going to give you guided strike, which gives you a +10 to your roll.
24.
That's a hit. 24 is a hit. Okay.
11 damage.
11 slashing damage. Hang on. Kind of damage is Morianda?
Magical.
Okay.
And then I'll strike out again. Second time.
That's a crit. Roll me a D100.
Oh. 43.
Your staggering blow causes the target to be deafened until the end of your next turn. This thing holds its ears
Damage.
for 20 damage.
Minus the 5, that's the extra crit monster.
Oh, gotcha. Okie doke.
And that's my turn for now.
Ophelia.
I'm going to first move forward. Hold. Why is this not the? Why is this not the?
Because you keep using the brush instead of the ruler.
Yeah, I used to have the ruler under the arrow. Back in my day.
Almost certain it didn't, but okay.
Yeah,
No, it did.
It
It did. I'm sure it did. Because it took me ages to figure out what it was.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna cast.
Just because it took Peachy and Mac a long time, I don't think it changed.
Look, all right.
I don't think it,
Cyberbullying.
I'm because it's not in that order. It doesn't. It's never been in that order.
Well, it is. It was always.
I swear.
I
I'm with
swear
you.
to God,
T-Mac. Hashtag T-Mac in the chat.
And it's automatic. Like, why would I click on it if it wasn't there? It's just automatic where I'm just like, click, and it's like, nope, it's not there. Okay, so I'm gonna cast.
It looks similar, which is why you're clicking on it. That I'll argue with.
No, because I don't even look at it. I click it automatically.
I'd recommend looking at it. That might help.
Guys, I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb at the guy, the necromancer.
23 is a hit.
Finally.
What kind of
acid damage?
acid damage? Okay. You're sure?
Yes.
Okay. The acid damage blasts this guy. Okie doke.
Acid blast.
Ass blast.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Oh, I didn't say it.
What you were trying to say?
Definitely not.
Oh.
There we go. Where is it? Man, it's like screwing up in Chrome for me. It's working in Firefox, which is good for the chat. That's fine for me. Okay. Ah! Damn you all. You will pay. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okie doke. The necromancer holds up its hand, and you see this sphere of black energy start to pour forth.
Counterspell.
Unfortunately, I think it's too high level for you to counterspell.
But if it's counterspell, he counterspells me back with acid, which makes me resistance against.
Oh, I'm counterspelling him, so that would mean
Oh.
What are you
it's
talking
12 level
about?
higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So
Okay.
10.
Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So this is charisma for you?
yes.
Okay.
20 plus 4. Here we go.
Spells level. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
This is a 6th level spell.
Oh, wow. Well, so I need to roll a 16.
It's a basic charisma check.
Yep.
I cannot tell you how unfortunate it is that
Inspiration?
that missed.
Bardic Inspiration?
1d6.
Let me check Bardic Inspiration real quick.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
I don't think you can use it, but let me check. Might be like a DM judgment call. Hold on.
One ability check, attack roll, save it, and throw.
It does say ability check?
Yeah, I checked it in SRD.
I don't care about the SRD. I care about the book.
Oh, okay. Might be some things.
Ability check. Yep, you're good. So it's an auto. It doesn't matter what you roll because you can get a 16.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's very, 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 very good that you just did that.
Oh.
Because
Good.
there was a strong chance that was a TPK.
As soon as you said black, I was like, that sounds very powerful. So
Okay. The spell fizzles out in his hand.
no.
You just see its mouth like open and horrible stink, foul breath blasts out in a rage as let me just see what else it can do here. Okie doke. That's all he can do. He will probably stay put as well. The skeleton's turns. Okay, you hear some more screaming in the surrounding area. Okay. Okay. And another skeleton comes around the corner of Portneus. And the one next to you will try to attack you.
Okey-doke.
That's a 9. That's a miss. And it's your turn, Portneus.
Question: a ranged spell is disadvantage if you're melee, right?
Yes. As long as
Okay.
it's a ranged attack spell. If it's not, if it's like a spell DC, then there is no disadvantage. Like it has to be like a Ray of Frost would have disadvantage in a melee.
It just says, spell attack none. Dex save. I want to cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a disadvantage because you don't make an attack roll. So
Right. Okay. Sacred Flame. 14 Dex save
Okay,
for 9 radiant.
that's a hit.
9 radiant damage.
The black radiant damage blasts out from your hand, and the necromancer curses at you in rage. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
The skeleton came from this direction, right?
Yes.
it came from behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Preda.
Okay, I'm
You're
going to.
Still taking off clothes?
I was touched. It was alarming. I'm good now. They're a little shredded, though, definitely. I can imagine they're not in the best. Okay, I think I'm just gonna. I still have my hunter's mark on the necromancer, so I'm gonna aim at him again. With my longbow. Did I hit him, Papa?
That is a hit.
Yeah. For 6 plus for 10 damage.
How do you kill him?
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm half naked. I am female presenting nipple. Just one though.
Is it the good one or the bad one?
You have a big red hand mark on your ass.
Yeah, with a huge red hand mark where my
This is my
pants are
exact
torn
fetish.
open.
Every girlfriend I've ever had has always said they have a good boob and a not so good boob.
We
Like-
do.
It's true.
It's so true.
That's facts.
How is that true?
No,
If there's
it's
two of something, you always have a favorite.
listen.
I've always wondered about that.
Listen, all guys are like, boobs? Yeah! It doesn't matter what sexual orientation you are. We're just like, all right, it's boob time! It doesn't matter what sexual orientation there is.
With testicles.
Can I get an alert of Whack going, all right, it's moved?
Oh my god.
Feel free. Go to town.
Bit alert. It's happening.
like new sub alert.
Boob time.
Go to
It'd be
town.
bad.
I am
Okay,
highlighting
so-
as we speak.
Female presenting nipple, big red mark, shaking, and my arrow just goes and slices through his face, and it just goes. But it's not even a brain inside; it's just like crumbled black matter.
Your arrow like hits him, and you feel this like cold pulse of necromantic energy shoot out from his body.
Oh no!
everything goes quiet. The rain seems to stop all around you.
Something's snoring.
I think I fucked up. It's dead, but it's purring.
The ground begins to shake.
We need to get out of here now.
You should go the other way.
Now. Out. Lock,
Okay.
let's go.
A strange green light emanates from over the wall. You hear the guards screaming.
Oh god.
What is that? Ring the alarm bell! You start to see a silhouette over the wall. It's very large, and a green light trails behind. All of you feel this coldness and strange stillness across your bodies. And you see a horrific sight. A creature, something triggers something primal inside of all of you. This fear begins to travel through your bodies. A strange, hunched, but sort of humanoidish looking shape. Green lights pouring forth from it as it moves towards the village. And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Ah!
Oops.
Fucking knew it.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight that thing.
Woo! It's boob time.
Ah!
Woo! It's boob time.
It comes over the wall. It's just like, where boob? Where boob?
Time.
Give me boob.
That's what guys are like. That's what we're like.
The guys
No, that's what everyone
What
loves.
girls are like.
Everyone likes
I like
boobs.
boobs.
though.
I've never
Everybody
met anyone who's
loves
like, you know what? I don't like boobs. I'm like,
Yeah, you're a liar.
Like, are you a lizard person? Like,
Even
like one
Argonians
picture,
have
but it's
boobs.
like-
Just saying.
the lusty Argonian.
They have titties.
It's
All
so
with
silly.
fuck boobs.
It's so
It is
silly.
silly.
Titties.
So silly.
Oh my god.
Yes. You guys have graduated to level 7.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're going to need
We're
it.
gonna need
was
it.
what he said
Oh
between the
god.
lines there.
But we need a rest to get our stuff, right?
Yeah. No, I think you need a rest to get your spell slots back, but you can get the spells. I'll have to check in the book though.
Cool.
Good session, everybody. Good job.
Oh boy.
Let's go around the
Black has
room.
the voice of a psychopath before he murders you in his face.
I know. He's just like, are you ready?
Good job. Good job, guys.
Congratulations on
It's with
surviving
the
yet
lotion
another
on
day.
the skin.
Time to play the game.
Good job, everybody. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs. Zagonicus, why don't you start us off there, please?
Hey there, everybody. I'm Zgodicus. I've played Locke the Tiefling Warlock and will do so for at least one more episode. Or at least part of it. So you should tune in next week. If you tune into Tablestory tomorrow, I'll be playing Tucker Morley, who is a human who likes cars and fixing and all that, but he's got a sick daughter. And he has to break some rules and some laws to make money to make sure that she's got her medicine and a place to stay and all the rest of it. And he's surrounded by... Tune in and you'll see. It's mad, it's funny, it's Judge Dredd, criminals, and it's great fun. And on Saturdays, I'm in Crash City. I play Kilsolis Midair. He's a soldier turned smuggler turned whatever he's doing in Crash City. And we shoot things and do car chases and things blow up, and it's great fun. So make sure you check that out as well. And if you come to my stream, twitch.tv/Zgodicus, or you can just go to zgodic.us and I'll take you straight there. I do cycling streams. I do an hour cycling on my bike. We've taken to watching other people's streams while we're doing it and making fun, admiring their skill and creativity while we do it. And then later on, I've been jumping into Atlas RP, where I play Wimpy, who's, his mum owns a tavern, and she kicked him out and told him to get a job, and now he works for Noble Pirates, and it's great. Just what I'm told. And that's been a total blast. And there's tons of people from Tablestory there. There's Peachy, there's Brad, there's Katie Peters Plays, there's Pumpkinberry, and there's a whole bunch of people from the community as well.
Shay.
So we're having so much fun. So make sure you come by my channel and check all of that stuff out. And stay tuned for this Godcast. I'm just chasing up like one last little thing, and when I get an update on that, then we'll be off. So hopefully soon.
Hey, Zagonicus.
Yeah?
Warlocks in general, they don't have a lot of spell slots, right?
Oh no. Not
many?
unless you take a short rest.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You've got how many spell slots left?
Well, let's see. I had 2, and then I used 2. So that leaves me with 2, I think.
That was
I think
really
that's 4
good.
actually.
They were pretty good uses, though. I have a
Don't
lot of
peachy
damage.
math your way out of this, because that won't work.
Yeah, I have no spell slots left, but I have decent amount of HP, and I've got Morianda.
Should be fine.
Should be fine.
Definitely gonna be fine. Peachy.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us at our table. I am mostly doing Atlas at the moment. We're doing a bit of RP Foreman building, but we're also getting to a lot of RP. It is Scaricus wasn't It's a lot of fun. We got loads of table story peeps. We got Zot is also joining us. Loads of people have joined us, and it's dope. Come hang out in any of the streamers that are streaming it, because it's just fun and there's always stuff happening. If you want to see some building, come see me. If you want to see someone crying and running away yet killing everything very efficiently, go check out Scoticus. It's so much fun. I think Vandy might be joining us. So you know, I'm just saying, Mac and Katie, but it's a lot of fun over there. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely join us. But thanks for watching and follow me. And make sure you use your Twitch Prime on this channel right here, right now.
Thank you, Peachy. Vandy?
Hi guys, I'm Vandy. I played Lucky for you today. And I will be playing her for you next week, hopefully. We'll have to see how that goes. That's gonna be a fucking crazy Attack on Titan episode. You can find me at twitch.tv/OMGVandy. I stream on Saturdays, although I didn't stream yesterday because I had a crazy migraine. So hopefully I'll see you around. I also am planning on doing some RP stuff with Zagoticus and Peachy, so I will be joining them. But yeah, until then, you can follow my stuff on Twitter or Instagram. I do art things, and I manage a team of goofs, and that's pretty much what I do.
Thank you very much. Mac?
Hi, I am Mac and I played Ophelia. I am not ready for this to end. I'm feeling very down. I'm sad. I don't want to end. Can we just keep on going? There's too much stuff I need to discover. But yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/McQuanas. I'll be playing the last bit of my Leon playthrough Resident Evil, which hopefully will go fast. And then I want to dive into more Workroof, which is really awesome. So come on out, check it out.
Thank you, Mac. Katie?
Hey there, guys. My name is Classy Katie. I play the neurotic Praetor demon that's afraid of fire and everything. And, now is presenting nipple. That's all I stream every single day, all day, over on my channel. Oh, not a joke. I was nominated for Streamer of the Year. You all
There you
should
go.
know. Thanks for that.
Vote. Go vote.
Also, I'm starting a new RP campaign this week on Wednesday at 5 p.m. with Pumpkinberry and Ezekiel 3 and Domestic Dan and Katie Peters plays, and it's horror themed, and you all should show up. It's dope.
What a cast.
It's gonna be really, really fucked up. So you guys should watch
Fucked up.
If you don't tune into that, you're doing yourself a disservice. I guarantee it's going to be great with that cast and PB leading it.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so good.
it. And it's gonna be dope, guys. Make sure you check it out. It's set in the Stygian Gate universe, the same one that if you saw the original Stygian Gate 3-shot thing that PB ran with me, Jay, and Brad. It's set in that same universe, same system. Go check it out. It's going to be really, really, really amazing. And go show PB some love because she's been working really, really, really hard on it.
Yeah.
And
And if you guys check out Ezekiel, we actually PB paid an artist to like draw all of our characters, and there's some dope art. Like, just like props to that. PB's put in so much effort.
yeah, Anna the Newt. She's a regular here for Tablestory.
Is that the artist?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anna-
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Anna's done a lot of
She's
art for
awesome.
us.
Anna the Newt.
Anna the Newt.
Aw,
Just takes commissions.
Yes, she does.
I like Anna the Newt.
Go throw money at her. She's awesome. Go do it.
Yeah.
Thank
Commission
you.
her for anything you want to get. She's great. Maps and people, and she's just.
Oh, she does great maps.
She does.
Hey.
You guys
Yeah.
were curious who did like the well, her and Brad worked on the Darkfire one, but she does the maps for Ragtags. She did the map for some of the other shows we've done here on Tablestory. So check her out. Thank you, Katie. I'm Wacksteven, and I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. I'm sad that I could not have gotten the Circle of Death spell off because it would have been really fucking horrible.
I am
I'm happy
so.
Spoken like a true DM.
You should roll the damage just to see how badly you'd have brutalized this.
How bad would the damage have been?
It's an 8d6.
Wow.
Roll it up.
Do it. It's like a
That's so
necromancer.
much damage.
28 damage
Oh
to
my
all of
I'd be
you.
dead. We'd all be dead.
All of
I'd
you.
be still.
I
alive.
wouldn't be dead.
I'd be on 2.
I'll be one over that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I'd probably be the best out of that.
I didn't really roll that great on that either, so.
You didn't roll great at all. The swarm of skeletons.
Don't
skeletons
say that
roll like
because
shit.
he's gonna pray to RNGesus to like
Next
sure that next
I
week we all
mean,
die.
next week's a YOLO, man.
Yeah, undead BFG.
I say we
is gonna
nuke
fuck
this
us up.
shit.
Whiz
Fuck.
pop. Whiz
All,
bang. the
all
power.
I'm saying, is there's people that left already from the chat that maybe don't like to watch the outros or whatever. It was a mistake because there's more that's gonna happen. Thank you everybody for watching. Chat, we love you as always. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you to Katie. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Vandy. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Zagonicus, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Sector 49. And like everybody said, we've got PB's new show called Nocturnes starting on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. It's going to be really fucked up. And you guys love that stuff. So come hang out. It'll be awesome. And we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for some Sector 49. Peace out, guys.
Don't miss next week.
You
Later.
probably don't want to miss the outro either. Just saying. Just saying.
Goodies for those who are patient.
So, chat. I have muted the players because I care not for their reactions. Not only is this horrible monstrosity outside of the village, but war horns begin to sound in the distance. A call to war. A call to those dark powers in the distance rings throughout the area and the village. rumbles in the mountains. Rocks begin to move, hills begin to move, or are they creatures? I think you know the answer. And this creature, this thing that stands before the village, this thing that strikes a primal fear in so many, is straight from the history books. Something that has not been seen for eons. And we'll find out what that is next week. Hopefully we'll see you guys for the finale. Good night, everybody.